It's your boys, back again. What do we got? Spin it up.
Up next, we got All the Time by Alma 16 featuring Patty Honcho, Knowitall, and Nick Wilford.
Let's go.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
Had to say those names.
Sheesh.
Icicles.
Authentic. Yeah. The mic stand is open. Fire flame scorch from it when my hands approach it. Life-changing moments though. On the waters and trying to swim when you post the road. Shit can start when you're 1 year old. Life could be simpler. Smoking cheap indica. Remember that bitch?
Yeah, that was a big pause.
Niggas gotta stop trying to get the drawers by befriending her. Cause any moment that shit could turn something sinister. Most thoughts they leave me trembling. Remembering what they did to my people. Sickening. Wondering how is that even legal? Grimacing. Lights, camera, action. No sequel happens with children. Authentic. Yeah. One thing I know now that I'm fly as hell. I smell where the fire dwells. Nothing more fire than all my pins when I'm
This
high
Patty,
as hell.
right?
Just
Patty
as the
Honcho?
producer and artist, that's my clientele.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, one thing I know now. One moment might change your life. Yeah, one thing I know how. One moment might make it right. Yeah, one thing I know now. One moment might change your life. Yeah, one thing I know how. But it's not that easy all the time. Just let those sleeping dogs lie. Why can't I? Irresistible interference I find endearing. Deeply yearn to be surely fearless. Instead I question my certainty. Put my hand in the fire and watch it burn in the third degree. Unnecessary lesson. The cost of every blessing isn't always apprehended. Refurbishment completed. Recently I earned redemption, but let it get depleted easily. Reversing seconds to my prior versions. They didn't require purpose, but this one has to. Alteration was awful past due. Cause damn the hope was thinning out. Overpromise undelivered. Still the clock is ticking down. But one thing I know now. You can never say I didn't try. One thing I know how. To live honestly and dignified. Yeah. One thing I know now. One moment might change your life. Yeah. One thing I know how. One moment might make it right. Yeah. One thing I know now. One moment might change your life. Yeah. One thing I know how. But it's
Hit me
not
over the
that
head with
easy
it.
all the time.
Yo, one thing I know, y'all gon' hate me when I make it to the big stage. Still dreaming at my big age. Butterflies in my stomach, in my rib cage. We know that money coming, I can feel it. Trips to New Zealand. Back home they shooting like Bradley, Bill and Dylan. Toting, stealing. Only talk about my progress amongst real friends.
Yeah.
Hate it when y'all ask me how the music going. When they see you struggle, they amused and it's showing. But when you get the bag, it's confusing cause they swear you owe them. Potent with the poems. Mama said try your best and there's nothing else for you to show them. Stay in motion, tension thicker than Samoans. Just trying to get some more in. Travel different regions from the Kanto to the home end. Negative Nancy nigga, I can see the home in you. Don't let short-minded perceptions be controlling of you. Alma
Don't let it be
when it's
controlling
through.
you. That sample is fucking nasty.
I think human consciousness was a tragic misstep in evolution. We became too self-aware. Nature created an aspect of nature separate from itself. We are creatures that should not exist by natural law.
I mean, let's start with the artwork. Super duper dope. Always catches your eye. I thought it was flames. And then when I started seeing the names, I'm like, man, I got to hear some joints off this album, which I did. And they did
Which we
not.
have. This is our second time playing it. Pay attention, Grumpy Slums. We've been here before. Actually, we've done this once or twice.
Not this particular song, Slums, but you are correct. We did do some off of this. And I mean, come on, man. Patty Honcho, Knowitall, 16. Let's go.
Yeah, I thought all the verses were really bringing something. That dude, when he said, "I feel the like it's something like the butterflies in my stomach and my rib cage," it's like, oh.
And I don't know Nick that well, but I'm down to hear more. Let's go.
I mean, it must be the hook, right?
Maybe.
Or is it maybe the production? I don't know. You got to let us know in the comments or something. You know what I mean? That was All the Time by Alma 16 featuring Pouty Honcho, Knowitall, and Nick Wilford. If you guys fuck with it, go spin it up.